Happy Halloween and welcome back to the channel. I got a lot of leaks for you. Jordan 1 Low Chicago, Jordan 4 Black Cat, Stranger Things, Dunks, additional information about the Fragment, Travis Scott's, and just a bunch of other stuff. It's going to be a packed one, so sit back, relax, let me take care of you. But before we do anything, please subscribe if you are subscribed, turn on notifications, like the video, comment, hype, whatever. Just do me one of those and I would really appreciate it. And also, happy Halloween. It's still technically Halloween. It's Sunday. Hope you had a great Halloween weekend. Hope you watched a bunch of scary movies. Hope you're stuffed with candy. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite scary movie. Stella is also here dressed as a rat. No, I'm just kidding. She's herself. Oh Lord, I pissed her off. I'm not gonna disturb her. She's eating. Oh, there you can see her. Can you see her? Yeah, what up, Stella? What up? Oh, she's pissed. All right, let's just dive straight into it. First, let's do some stock numbers recap. Can you hear me, by the way? I feel like my voice is bouncing off the mask. I hope it's gonna turn out okay when I edit. Anyway, let's do some stock number recap for the Voodoo Jordan 1 Low alternate for the sneakers EU drop that happened. I couldn't show you the exact size by size numbers. Well, now that the sneaker has been released, of course I can. Here they are. I said 997 pairs and this was it. Let's check out my size. 43, 152. I can also go for 44, 152. I didn't manage to cop on the sneakers EU, but I did manage to cop on Soulbox, which is crazy. But then again, maybe not. It's like personal use. If you listen to the cook groups, so when it's personal use, you know, it's gonna be a little bit easier to obtain. They were sitting at Soulbox and all these other retailers because they released the night before the official release date. And by the way, I'm gonna start doing something new in this video. Every sneaker that I talk about when it comes to stock numbers before they release, I'm also gonna label them if it's for personal use or if it's high resale value. And this is what the cook groups are saying, right? Because if I do that, then we know if it's gonna be easier to get or harder to get. So even if I give you a sneaker that you probably maybe want, and I give you or reveal to you incredibly low stock, and then I mentioned that the cook groups have labeled this particular sneaker as personal use, then, you know, it's good news for you because it'll be a higher chance for you to be able to purchase it on release day for retail, right? All right, I told you we got a bunch of leaks. Let's start with the Kobe Air Force 1 Low Black. This one released both in US and EU November 1st, and 1,782 pairs released on Sneakers EU. I don't have the stock numbers for US numbers, and the retail price was 199.99 euros. That's $120. And this one was labeled as personal use, which means they're still available. I don't know if that's the case in US, but they are still available here in EU, which is crazy considering the low stock. So now you understand what I mean by when I say it's personal use, right? There's also an additional colorway that dropped on November 1st, but only in US. This sneaker will drop in EU, but they haven't revealed the release date yet. It's the Kobe Air Force 1 Low Linen. Is that how you pronounce it? November 1st, it dropped in US. Let me know in the comments if it's still available. This colorway is dope, by the way. So like I said, EU is to be announced, and the stock for EU will be 1,889 pairs for Sneakers EU. Yeah, I feel like the mask is ruining everything. I'll be back, wait. Damn. All right, gotta let Stella out. Oh, okay, okay, much better. I know if you can hear that, but every time I open the door, when she waits for me, she's like, old grumpy lady. So like I said, the stock is already loaded for this colorway for Sneakers EU, but there's no release date yet, to my knowledge, but 1,889 pairs will be available very soon. Retail price is 149.99 euros, and that's $150. This one is also labeled as personal use by the Cook Groups, which is good news because this colorway is dope and I will try to get them. Let me know in the comments which one of these colorways is your favorite. And oh boy, we got one of my favorite sneakers of this month. It is the Stranger Things Nike Dunk Low. And that's because the packaging is crazy. And also, like, I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. So I'm really, if you know me, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love it when Nike or when sneakers and movies and series, they do a special release. That always means a lot to me and just makes me want to buy the sneaker even more. So November 6th is the release date. They will drop on the Sneakers app. And I have the stock for Sneakers EU currently sitting at 1,526 pairs. So it's looking bad, but I got some good news for you. This is also labeled as personal use by the Cook Groups, which means there's not that high of a resale value. So maybe they'll be easy to get. Hopefully, I don't know. The stock is incredibly low still, so we'll have to wait and see. Retail price is 149.99 euros, and that's $150. It's gonna be a Leo drop as well, which means it's a 2 to 3 minute raffle. Yo, let me know what you think. Like I said, I will try to get these, and I'm really excited for them. They look simple, I know, but you know, it's a Stranger Things collab, an official collab, which makes it crazy, right? We also got the SB Air Max 95 Eric Cen already dropped on the skate shops, online retailers. One of you actually managed to cop because I told you it was gonna drop or that they were still available in my last video. And congratulations, dude, you managed to get them. The official drop is November 7th. And Sneakers EU total stock is currently sitting at 1,500 pairs. I don't have the stock numbers for US, but the retail price is gonna be 199 euros. That's $199. It's gonna be a Leo drop, 2 to 3 minute raffle. And you know, the skate shops, online skate shops that released the sneaker, they were actually sitting for a while. So that's why the Cook Groups have labeled it as personal use on this one as well. A lot of personal use labels in this video, which is extremely good news. Let me know if you're excited for this sneaker and are you going for them. I promise you some additional information about the Travis Scott Fragments Air Jordan 1 Low. They seem to be dropping November 8th. This isn't confirmed totally. I mean, according to House of Heat, which is a reliable source, they have stated that the official release date is November 8th. And unfortunately, we don't know what regions will have. We know that a sneakers drop will happen, but we're not sure about which regions. Now, there's some good news. The official images have been uploaded by Nike. You probably saw it by now, which means that the stock will be announced any day. So probably in a couple of days, I will make a video. I will do a thumbnail and a headline that will make you click on it, and I will update you about the stock. Currently, still rumored 40,000 pairs, but that's only the rumor stock. Don't believe what people are saying. Nobody knows for sure yet. That is the rumor stock. And also the retail price is $150, but unfortunately it's labeled as extremely high resale value, as you can imagine. I mean, they're going for like, what is it, like $2,000 currently? Well, that'll probably drop once the sneaker arrives. Everything depends on the stock, right? Depending on how many pairs Nike has decided to do. But it's also rumored to be a Dan raffle, which is the 15-minute raffle, not the Leo drop, not the 2 to 3 minute raffle. And like I said, official images have been uploaded, but we don't know which sneaker regions will have these. That is the big question. Like, is it gonna be only Japan and US like it was rumored to be? I don't think so. I think everybody's gonna get a shot. But yeah, like I said, official images uploaded, stock is just around the corner. Hang in there, subscribe, and I promise to update you. Jordan 1 Low Chicago. I can't believe that this sneaker is just around the corner as well. This month is looking crazy so far, right? November 15th is the official release date. And Sneakers EU total stock is 10,649 pairs. So the stock has been loaded. I currently only have the EU stock for all of these sneakers that I'm talking about today. I'm working on to get a hold of the US stock numbers as well. And I will, as soon as I have them, I will make a video for that one as well. But 10,649 pairs for Sneakers EU, it means that it's a very high global stock, and it also means it's going to be a lot more pairs for US. It's probably going to be like 50,000 pairs on Sneakers US. That's just me speculating from reporting stock numbers for like almost 2 years, right? So I think it's going to be relatively easy to get. It's going to be 59.99 euros retail price and $140 on the Sneakers app, and it is labeled as personal use. Can you believe that? So the Cook Groups already labeled this one as personal use. That is very good news to hear. I didn't think that would happen. I would actually think this would end up being a flip, so they can make a profit. But it's looking like it's not the case, and yeah, I'm like I said, I'm extremely happy. I'm sure you are too. Probably one of the sneakers that you are gunning for this month, and with probably the one that you will be able to get because of the high stock. But yeah, excited for this one. Let me know what you think. We also got the Air Max 95 Undefeated, 2 different colorways dropping in Europe only currently. It could end up changing that they do US release as well, but currently it's only for Europe only, and they have 2 colorways, black and white. I'm not sure if that's the actual name for the colorways. They probably have a different name. We'll see what happens. And there's 2 speculative release dates for these colorways. One is November 22nd, and the second one is November 29th. So either one of those 2 is the official release date for both these colorways, to my understanding. I don't think there's gonna be 2 different days. I think both of them are dropping on that same release date. And the retail price is 199 euros, and it's gonna drop on the Sneakers app. I don't think it's gonna be on any retailers. I mean, they look okay, but I'm already focused on all these other things, Stranger Things, Travis, and the Jordan 1 Low Chicago's, but most importantly, the next sneaker I'm going to talk about. So I'm not really focused on these, but let me know in the comments what you think. And finally, Jordan 4 Black Cat dropping on November 28th. What a month! Stock is loaded, but to be announced. So any day, just like with the Fragments, Travis Scott, as soon as I have the stock, I will update you, I promise. Retail price is 210 euros, which is 225 US dollars. And I have the drop method as well. It's gonna be a Leo drop, which means a 2 to 3 minute raffle. Now this is a little spoiler warning. Normally when I see Leo drop and not a Dan raffle, so Dan raffle is the 15-minute raffle, probably the one that you used to. They used to do that one. I feel like most releases were Dan raffles a while back, right? And then they suddenly, like when the sneaker hype died down, a lot of sneakers ended up being the Leo drop 2 to 3 minute raffle, because Nike just noticed they didn't sell out immediately, right? Can you remember that as well? When like a sneaker dropped and Nike thought it was gonna sell out and then it didn't, so they changed the drop method mid-release. And now they don't do that anymore. They just, you know, predict, yeah, this sneaker is not gonna sell. We're gonna treat it with the Leo drop, and the sneakers that they know will sell out instantly, like the Fragments, it's a Dan raffle, right? So what I'm trying to tell you in a very complicated way, long story short, when I see a Leo drop, it probably means high stock, and it's probably gonna be relatively easy to get. I hope so, because the Jordan 4 Black Cat is a dream sneaker of mine for personal reasons, not just because it's a Jordan 4 Black Cat, but it means a lot to me, and I really want this sneaker. And resale value currently though, by the Cook Groups, there's actually a profit. They can flip this sneaker and make a profit, so that's not good news for us, the collectors. If you are a reseller, very good news for you, but that could change. right? Because there's an entire month left until this sneaker drops. So that could change drastically once the stock is announced. That's how it works. So I'm hoping it's gonna be a high stock, so the label resale value turns into personal use. We'll see what happens. I will, of course, update you as soon as I know more. But yo, I'm excited. This month is crazy. Jordan 4 Black Cats. We got the Air Max 95 Undefeated, 2 colorways. We got the Jordan 1 Low Chicagos. We got Travis Scott Fragments, SB Air Max 95 Eric Cen, Stranger Things Dunks, and the Kobe Air Force 1 Low, 2 different colorways. And then we got the Air Jordan 11, right? Rare Air, and we got a bunch of other sneakers this month. I will probably do a separate video for all the other releases that are not as hype, but there's a lot of other sneakers that are dropping this month that are not as talked about, but very fire indeed. By the way, let me know in the comments which one of these sneakers that I talked about in this video is the one that you want the most. Which one? Is it the Fragments? Is it the Stranger Things Dunks or the Jordan 4 Black Cats? For me personally, the Jordan 4 Black Cats. Like, I'll explain why once I get them. Notice how I said once I get them and not if I get them, because I'm gonna get them. Yo, believe me, I'm gonna get the Jordan 4 Black Cats. That's my goal. That's my biggest goal for this month. That's my mission. As always, yo, I appreciate you, baby. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed your Halloween weekend. Hope you have a beautiful Sunday. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for watching the entire video. And as always, by the way, I forgot before I do the outro, I did a video on my top Jordan 4s that I own. I did an entire list because you guys wanted to have a little peek at my sneaker collection. I'm also working at a video where I reveal my entire collection, but click the video at the end screen to check out my top 10 Jordan 4s that I own. It's a cool little list, yeah? Let's do the outro. Thanks for watching the entire video. As always, I'll see you on the next one.